What up, King? And welcome back to Week 3 AWU Fantasy Football. Let's roll it.
Quick hits.
Welcome back, Sean. Before we get into Week 3, let's go ahead and do some quick hits from Week 2. What do you got for me?
Real quick hits here. Seth clearly just steamrolled the dog shit out of Beanie Boosh. That was just a disaster. Congratulations to Seth. Cobra Kai is clearly back, like I predicted. And then lastly, Austin worked for $25. Not only did I beat you, I also beat you by the most points of the week. So just send that over when you get a chance. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Mine here, I have Bobby no longer under the radar. He's right on Broad Street. He's out there pumping his chest, peacocking out there, as I thought he could always do. Tyler only scored 95 points and still won. I don't know. Is he a little bit of Fugazi? I don't know. Are you real? Are you Fugazi? I don't know. But we'll see.
We'll find out this week when he loses to me.
Show my partner footage. I'm the number one stunner. You don't want nothing slick. I'm gonna stun till I die.
All right, Sean. New segment here. Number one stunner of the week.
What?
It's got to go to Spencer. I don't need no fucking tight end Percy. Spencer killed it last week. Can we go ahead and just go play by play what's going on last week with Spencer? 160-something points.
161.
Let's elaborate here.
161. Let's just walk down this team. First, Lamar Jackson, 48.62 points. Diggs, 39 points. Williams, 21 points. Honestly, Barkley and Gibson both scored 11, which was ridiculous. 0 points from your tight end, 23 from Kirk, and just ran away with it. It was absolutely the most impressive performance I think we've seen so far this season, and maybe over the past 2 seasons as well. The team is just on fire.
The kid has brought a lot of talent to the league. We're happy to have him. You know, that for someone who didn't draft a tight end, you know what? I don't think he even needs one. The tight end that he picked up, the one he picked up didn't even score a point, and he still did that. He could have broke the world record if he had a tight end in that slot. So, kudos to you, Spinner.
I do also want to throw out, too, that this is no way a reflection on Forrest or his team. His team still threw up 131 points, which is still fantastic. He probably would have beaten like 8 out of the other 12 teams in the league this week. So, Forrest, keep it up. You're in a good spot, too, but he just ran into a buzzsaw.
That's a very good point, Sean. Now, 130 is a win most weeks, but you hit the number one stunner, and that's Spencer this week. Congratulations.
Now let's update the quarterly points payout. We're currently, after 3 weeks, at $120. Here are the standings so far. Looks like it's a tight race between Sean and Spencer. 1 more week to go, boys. Make every point count.
Here we go. The moment y'all been waiting for. Week 3. And guess what? It's Office theme. The Office. First matchup of the week is you got yours truly, the commissioner, as Michael Scott.
It's Brittany, bitch. And I am back.
That's what she said. Michael. That's what she said. No time. But she did. No time.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Excuse me? That's what she said.
Versus the intern, Ryan Howard.
Needed a place where you could concentrate and not be bothered by bothering people.
Okay.
Let me show you what I mean. Your new office. How great is that, right? For a job well done. Well, not done.
I will do
What say you, Sean? What say you?
I mean, I feel like we're beating a dead horse here, but yeah, just move on to the next game. I don't think you have to discuss this game. Just move on. Everyone knows who's going to win.
Hey, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm 0-2. I'll be happy with the outcome if I come out with it.
You'll be 1-2 after this week.
Moving on. Thank you. Hopefully. Moving on. We have Creed as Austin versus Kevin as, Kevin. So, I mean, such a great fit there. I mean, wait until you see his face on that face. It's going to be marvelous. Sean, these two very competitive people. I know Kevin had a tough week this week, but you know what? I think he's coming back with a vengeance here. What's your take?
No, I think just much like Jalen Hurts did this week, Kevin's going to have a similar performance here in week 3. I see no reason why he doesn't get the W here. Also, Cheekies is in Charlotte this week, so I'm looking forward to seeing him Sunday morning, hopefully. So I'm gonna lean Cheekies. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go Jefferson Starship. So that's Austin's team. I'm going with Creed. This is a 104 to 103 spread here. Very close matchup. The projections. This is one's going to come down to the wire. This is what we call a coin flip. And you know what? I'll go with Austin just to be opposite of you. So that's my pick. Sticking to it.
No worries.
So moving on to the next. Here we have newcomer Forrest Williams, Mr. Bean, as the Nard Dog, Andy Bernard.
I got game.
I don't care about anything but you.
Versus his arch rival, Gabe, which is taking the persona of Seth. Now, Seth, very prominent player here. Forrest, like we just mentioned at the opening of our show, put up some tremendous points. I think this is going to be a closer matchup than people think. What do you think?
No, I think Forrest is 0-2, but I think he's probably the best 0-2 team in the league. I think he gets his first W this week.
Yeah, I think so too. A lot like Tyler before, as I mentioned. Seth isn't putting up a lot of points. If you look at the points total, 90, maybe scratching 100. Forrest just put a 130 burger last week. So I think Forrest is an excellent team, and I got to agree with you. I think Forrest is taking the W on this one. So the Nard Dog comes up.
Andy Bernard all the way.
Andy Bernard, go Nard Dog. And the next one here,
I got game.
Moving on, is we have the newcomer, the #1 stunner from last week, Spencer, taking on the persona of Oscar versus Jake, I don't know, taking on the persona of Angela. What do you think here, Sean? What do you think?
I think this is one that is as simple as it is on paper. Definitely think Spencer's going to roll out again. I just don't think that, much like Angela with his cats, they're going to be locked in the freezer. They're going to die. Dan's going to be left in the cold. That's it.
Yeah, no, I think Spencer's on a tear here. It'd be foolish of him. My personal opinion, I know he said he's floating out trades, but when your team's going and rolling, why try to fix something that ain't broken? So that's just my 2 cents. Stick with what you want. Spencer's got the hot hand. Dan or Jake, I'm sorry, Spencer's going to win this one. This one goes to the Oscar.
No questions.
Moving on to the patriarch, one of the older gentlemen in our league. We have Toby as Matt Scott. And then Mr. All Business Super Serious, Bobby as Stanley. Bobby is now 2-0.
Hey, did I stutter? Stanley, Bobby.
Did I stutter? Did I stutter?
Did I stutter?
Good. This is good. I'm going to grab a glass of water.
Question.
False. Black bear.
Well, that's debatable. There are basically two schools of thought.
Fact. Bears eat beets.
Oh.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Bears do not. What is going on?
And finally, the matchup we all been waiting for. I mean, this is the fan favorite matchup, right? This is what the fans want to see. This is David versus Goliath. This is the Red Sox versus the Yankees.
You pay money,
right? This is what they pay money for. This is
Rocky versus
Holyfield. Tyson. This is Jim Halpert taking on the persona from Sean versus Dwight Schrute taking on the persona of Tyler. I mean, this is getting personal for you, Sean. What do you think?
No, so I will say, just like the characters have on the show, enormous amount of respect for Tyler. Anything can happen here week to week. You know, at the end of the day, I can't even comment on this. Respect Dwight and Tyler too much as a player in this league. You can go for it. I'll let you do your own, make your own conclusion.
I think that you've been hot. You actually have the most points right now coming into week 3. That being said, I think Tyler's going to steal the victory here. He had a dud last week. He's going to regroup with his team. He probably talked to them already in the locker room and say, hey, we escaped with that win last week, but this week we got a juggernaut, and you cannot show up with a 6-4 performance.
You can't underestimate Dwight. You just can't. I'm scared.
Element of surprise.
If I told you I was 100% confident, I'd be lying. I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that. You do not want to do that. But as you know, the ultimate rivalry, it's all respect, no hate. It's just, you know, you guys have been, you know, butting heads and competing with each other for years.
Right.
So
I'm looking forward to bringing a rocket launcher to the bachelor party. That's all I can say.
That's great. Well, that wraps up our recap for predictions rather for week 3. And please tune in next week to Data Media Fantasy Football.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you